You okay?
I literally haven't changed my outfit in like 2 days.
I'm sick of it!
I just can't get it together today. Not okay. All of us have problems.
Hi, welcome back to It's Okay, Happy Monday, my friends. How is it going? If you can't hear in my voice, I'm totally coming down from a very vicious cold right now. I am back from vacay. I had such an amazing time. If you checked out my socials, you got to see a little glimpse of it. I'm very bad about taking videos and pictures because I really am just an in the moment type of person, and I'm like not on my phone to try to capture everything. Sometimes I do, and I'll like remember like, oh my gosh, I need to get a video of this or a picture of this, but majority of the time I'm just so in the moment. I don't capture it all. Trying to do better about that, especially if I want to be a podcaster and like vlog podcaster, if that makes sense. But yeah, I am back from vacay. The very last day of my vacation, like I came back on Tuesday night. Literally on like Monday night, I started feeling me getting sick. So I started drinking tea, honey, didn't have any lemons. So I was just doing that. And I only had like 1 cup. I took some Theraflu. It made me very drowsy and it was like a whole thing. But I'm glad I did do that right away so that I wasn't like so overcome with sickness. But yeah, like last day of my trip, super sick because when I got into Mississippi, the day of getting in, it was so hot. I'm like, why is it hot in February? This is a crime here right now. And then the next day and like the days leading out of my trip, like it was so freaking cold. I'm like, this is not going to be good for my sinuses. And then like me and my older sister, love you. Shout out to you, girl. Me and her, we love chilling outside and like talking and doing all the things. Even my younger sister too, she came and sat in on our talks and we're talking outside, but like it's super cold. But like my mom, she just has the greatest backyard, greatest back patio. And it's just such a chill vibe. Like who doesn't want to chill outside? So yeah, we're chilling outside and like I'm just super sick. My sister had the flu the day before and some of my other family members had the flu, like not the day before, the week before, excuse me, let me not put that on them, the week before. So I mean, they could have still had those antibodies in their system. Look at me sounding like a scientist. And then given it to me. But who knows? I'm fine. However, I can just hear it in my voice a little bit. Whenever I don't know if you're one of those people. I'm totally one of those people. Like when you sound sick, like your sick voice, it low key sounds very, very, I don't know. It's a little spicy, a little sexy, a little bit. I'm like, well, I like my sick voice. I sound cute, but no, I don't like being sick though. Minus that. But yeah, I'm coming down from it. I've been drinking a lot of Alka-Seltzer and drinking a lot of lemon juice, lime juice, and oranges. Not drinking oranges. Well, I guess you could say you're drinking your fruits. You know how they say that? Because fruit is nothing but water anyway. Because I mean, when you juice it, it's like hecka juice, but like no pulp, if that makes sense. Like no whatever it is, like that's discarded from you juicing the compost or whatever it's called, just like that the pulp, the remnants of what's left over from you juicing, there's like none of that, but there's like hecka juice. So yeah, like you're drinking your fruit. And so yeah, I was just doing that and like lemons, all that, just getting up on my citrus and on my broths and things. I made my own chicken noodle soup. So freaking good. So I didn't have like any spaghetti noodles. I had macaroni noodles, but like it's noodles. So it's pasta. So it's the same thing. So I did that with like chicken broth and like made it spicy so I could sweat it out. Like it was actually very, very good. Just different veggies and different stuff like that. So onions, carrots, cilantro, like different stuff that I know is like really good for your body anyway to like just to boost that immune system. So I've been doing that. but it's still there a little bit, but we're getting over it. I had to call out of work Friday, even though I went to work while sick, which I mean, it happens. You have to do it sometimes, especially if you don't have sick days, because I use my days for the vacation. So it just was a whole thing, but we're better nonetheless. But I am back from vacay. I had such an amazing time. And I also released my sober story. I had a lot of people who were very interested in hearing that story, which I was super excited about. I'm super glad. And if you did listen and you have any like comments or any questions or any statements or anything that you want to like discuss or leave down below, definitely leave in the comment section or on like a post and let me know, like, what do you think of the story? Like, what questions or statements that you have behind it? Like, if you know me and you were there during that time, like, I have no shame in my game. Like, let's hear it. But I definitely want to know what you guys think, because it was very interesting and surreal to record. I was super excited to release it and see what everyone thought. In the reel that I posted, I had 2 family members who didn't read the caption at all and just saw the video and was like, what the heck are you doing? Like, what's happening? Are you drinking again? And I'm like, dude, you didn't even read the caption. You just saw a video. And I'm like, no, I'm not drinking again. Crazy. It's an old post. And even on some of the posts, it like literally had the year on the actual post. I was like, this is 2020. That was 6 years ago. Hello. So yeah, shout out to you guys. Much love. I'm like, thanks for thinking that I like went back on like my word. Like, come on, get over yourselves. Oh my gosh. I hope you can't hear that in the background. Yeah, it was hot in February in Mississippi. It's hot in February in Nevada. I'm like, this is a crime right now. It's not supposed to be hot. I'm so sick of this. It's not cute. I'm not feeling it. It's not a thing. Like, don't even right now. So yeah, if you hear like my fan in the background and like everything, I'm like, I'm so sorry for that. Like, hopefully the sound is fine. But yeah, it's like super hot. I'm not turning on my air conditioning quite just yet, because it's like, it's hot today, but like it could be cold like the next week, because a cold front could come in. Like, I don't even know. Like, yeah, they try to predict the weather as best they can, and they're actually pretty good at doing so, because we're in 2026. So it's probably accurate, but nonetheless, like, I'm just doing the fans and like the ceiling fans and stuff for now, until I'm like, okay, I'm sure we're in the summer months. But for right now, like, yes, it's 80 degrees outside and I'm not feeling it. Like, it's disgusting. Like, what are you even doing? It's not supposed to be hot in February. Like, it's supposed to warm up like late March, like early April. Like, what are you even like saying to me right now? Like, is global warming actually real? Like, have we been duped? I don't even know. And then like me and my dad, shout out to Dad, we literally went into like a compulsive laughter over how like the groundhog thing, like, I remember that being a huge lesson for me in school. Does anyone else remember that? Were you ever in school like learning about Groundhog Day and like, oh, the groundhog, this is that, like, if he sees his shadow, we will not, or we will get like 6 more weeks of winter? Like, what even is that? Like, why was that a whole lesson for me in school? I'm pretty sure I was in like elementary school. I definitely wasn't in high school or middle school when I learned that. But yeah, I'm like, why was that a thing? And why did I believe that? Let's actually look this up right now. Not right now. The myth behind the groundhog seeing its shadow. There was even like a news article situation on it. Like, I remember seeing it on the news and everything. Groundhog Day, held on February 2nd, stems from ancient European traditions where a sunny shadow casting down indicating a long, harsh winter, while a cloudy day promised on early spring. while a cloudy day promises an early spring. So on February 2nd, if you see a shadow casting down, you're going to get a harsh winter. But if it's a cloudy day, it's going to be an early spring. The myth suggests that if the groundhog sees his shadow cast by sunshine, he is frightened back into his burrow, forecasting 6 more weeks of winter. Now, I don't remember getting that lesson in particular, like, oh, it's derived from the Europeans, which, I mean, I guess it makes sense because the Europeans came to the Americas before it was called America, this landmass that we are now on. But yeah, I don't know why that's a thing. And like, are we so indoctrinated in that like we believe that to our core, or is that like actually a real thing? I don't know. I'm ignorant in that regard. Totally will admit that. But yeah, me and my dad, we totally laughed about like why is that even a lesson in school? The groundhog seeing its shadow. It's so insignificant. Why we have 6 more weeks of winter, I don't know. And I feel like since I have been on this earth, 28 going on 29 years, we've always had 6 more weeks of winter. We've never not had 6 more weeks of winter. But now I'm feeling like we aren't going to have 6 more weeks of winter. And like, I really wish we did. Like, because it just feels right. It just feels right. It being hot right now, 80 degrees. Yeah, no, like I said, that's a crime. And I believe it's what made me sick. Like, it's supposed to be cold in February. Mississippi weather is crazy anyway. Hot, cold, cold, hot, hot, cold, hot. And it used to not be like that. Like, whenever I was like a kid and like teens or whatever, it was always like cold during my birthday month, like December, November, October. It was always cold. And then all of a sudden it stopped being cold and like it's hot and muggy in December. And I'm like, I can't even wear a sweater on my birthday because it's hot. December. What is, no, I'm not feeling it at all. But nonetheless, this is just a quick episode. I didn't really even know what to record. I'm so kind of sickly and like lazy and like not feeling it. I've been watching Love is Blind, season 10, so loving the couples. Everything is so crazy. I had not heard of the show. I had 2 people tell me about it and like I still didn't get into it. And then like my younger sister, she always puts me on to like movies and TV shows. And so once she said it was good, I was like, okay, I trust your opinion. Like, let me watch it. And like, it's so good of a show. Just got done watching Tell Me Lies. If you did not watch Tell Me Lies, don't. I do not recommend the show. I'm joking. I totally recommend the show because it's crazy. It's so crazy. Like, the ending of the show, you can say like they actually did wrap up the seasons well, I guess you could say, but at the same time, not to my liking. We didn't really get resolutions on things that I would have liked, but they kind of tried to make resolutions on them. But all in all, I think the show was very, very good. I did not know that the show was based off of a book, and I definitely want to read the book. I still have to order it. I might do it just on Audible because I just looked at my email and I have an Audible credit. I might do it on Audible because I'm like, I already have so many books that I've like started that I have not finished. And I'm like, if I get another book and I spend my money on it and like I'm still not actually reading it, it's just going to be like on me. But we'll see. I still want to read the book. I might just go ahead and get the Audible version because I can like, listen to that like in one day, like on my way to work, while I'm at work, on my way home from work, and like finish it while I'm like doing like my house duties throughout the night and prepping for bedtime and like shower and stuff, and like literally finish the book in one day versus like buying the book and then like reading it and like having to finish it over like a week, 2 weeks, a month potentially. So we'll see. Let me know what I should do below. Should I just buy the book and read it with my eyes, or should I just buy it on Audible and listen to it with my ears? I don't know. It's up for debate. But I finished that with my sister. Me and her literally are like, okay, press play now. And like, we're in two other sides of the country. I'm in Nevada, she's in Mississippi, and like, we're like, press play. And we're on Hulu, and like, it's different time zones. So she's watching at a different time, I'm watching at a different time, but we're both watching it. It's so lit. I actually loved it. Me and her like texting during it. And we're like, girl, pay attention. But we're also like texting everything. It was actually very, very fun. Me and her are trying to find another show that we can do that with. But yeah, I've been watching Love is Blind and just kind of been lazy today. This is pre-recorded because yeah, I was super lazy. I did a Uber order for some groceries. They had the like sale on Uber where it was like 40% off of $30 worth of groceries. So I was like, oh, let me do this. I can get some extra groceries and get 40% off. So yeah, shout out to me. So I did the jalapeno cheddar bagels, and I got some bacon. I have not eaten bacon in a very, very long time. The only time I eat bacon is if I get like a quick meal from Wendy's, and like I'll get a Baconator or a the double stack doesn't come with bacon. Those are like my only two meals, the double stack or the Baconator. So I'll have bacon then, but bacon like bought from home or like made from somewhere else or whatever, like I just don't do it. But yes, got some bacon, fried it up myself. It was so good, actually. And like some turkey with cheese and with cream cheese on the bagel, sandwich toasted. So freaking delicious. So I got that. And I got some other little knickknacks. I got some more oranges for my sickness and just some different hydration, water, different stuff like that, so that I could kind of come down from the sickness even more. Yes, so good. But yeah, this day has just been lazy. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just record a little something for Monday. Not really talking about much, just kind of filling you guys in on everything and letting you know what's up in my world. It's doing very, very, I mean, it's going pretty good nonetheless with the sickness. But yeah, the past 2 days though, the past 3 days, I should say, I was so sick. Like anytime I would blow my nose, my head would kill me, like to the point of where it felt like someone was jabbing knives into my brain. And like, I just could not breathe. And like, I just felt so sick. It was like, no matter what I did, what I took, showers, cleanliness, like whatever I did, it just was not working. And I mentioned in a previous episode like how I don't even take medicine because I just feel like the process of being sick is just gonna take its course. It's just gonna go through. And even when I'm sick, like I know that, but I still try my hardest to like do stuff to like make it wrap up super quickly, like in 2 days. And it's like, girl, no, it doesn't work like that. Not for me, at least. For others, potentially. But yeah, just trying those different remedies and stuff like that. But I feel a lot better than I did 3 days ago, I shall say. Being on the plane and being sick is not fun. Like, I hate being sick. I hate being uncomfortable, period, and like not being at home. Like when you're uncomfortable and like you can't do your usual stuff that you usually do because you're like out in public or you're at someone else's place or like you're not in your usual environment, like it just makes the uncomfortableness all the more uncomfortable. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. I'm in like the middle seat and I'm like, oh, we actually do assigned seating now? Like what? And like the last time I traveled to Mississippi, like there was no one on the flight, like barely anyone on the flight. So they were like, oh, like make sure you like can we like actually get you guys to move around so we can distribute the weight evenly throughout the plane? I'm like, this is great. Like I have a whole row seat to myself. Like this is amazing. No, that was not the case this time. Like actually they had you sitting in your assigned seat. I'm like, this is so lame. Like when did you guys actually start doing this? Assigned seating? I thought it was just like sit wherever you want. Like get a seat, like grab a seat. And like, I'm like, oh, this is so annoying. Like, I just don't even want to deal with this. And like on my way to Mississippi, like I had connecting flights, or I should say I had a layover. Yeah. So I had a layover and then got on that flight and then flew to Mississippi. So I get on, I dock in my layover, then I get on the plane, right? I actually get in my assigned seat because I'm like, okay, I noticed on the other plane on my way to my layover, like, oh, we have to sit in assigned seat. So let me start trying to do that actually, because clearly that's a thing. Because I don't want someone like, hey, you're in my seat again. I'm like, ugh. So I actually sit in my seat. So the most annoying, awkward, and craziest thing happened to me in my life, right? So yes, we have to sit in our assigned seats. I sit down in my seat. I'm on American Airlines, right? The American airline plane that I get on the way to Mississippi, it might as well have been a Spirit airline flight. I'm like, whenever I was leaving Nevada, this plane is huge. It's spacious. There's so much overhead space. Like everything is so large. Like, yes, it's still tight because I'm in economy. I'm not in first class or anything, but it's still spacious. Like we've got room, right? On this flight layover from, I might as well say it because I'm not traveling anymore, from Texas to Mississippi, the plane was so small. It was like a Spirit airline plane. I've flown Spirit before. The plane wasn't like, the plane was super freaking small. I was like, what even is this? And it wasn't like Spirit where there's like one seat on the left hand side and then there's two seats on the right hand side. Like, no, there was two seats on either side. On the left, there was a two-seater. On the right, there was a two-seater. And you've got your middle aisle. Like, okay, no biggie. I sit down in my assigned seat, right? There was a couple. They're married. I see their wedding rings on their fingers. They're like super cute couple, right? They're flying into Mississippi too. The husband sits beside me, but the wife sits in her assigned seat, but no one's sitting beside her. Like the seat's empty. Even when we leave and like take off, no one's sitting beside the woman. So I'm like, I am non-confrontational. I'm awkward, but I literally was screaming in my head, like, why are you not sitting with your wife? I understand we have assigned seatings, but no one is even sitting there. So whoever was supposed to be sitting beside your wife is not sitting there. We're off in the air. Like no one's coming to sit beside your wife. So why don't you sit with her? I'm annoyed. I was so pissed. Like I was so genuinely pissed because I was like, this makes absolutely no sense to me. Why don't you just sit with her? He literally is handing her stuff. I'm like, what the heck? If you guys could have saw my face, I literally was like, I can't even right now. Like I'm still pissed about it. And I'm not even on the plane. Like I'm like days, weeks removed from it at this point. But I was so pissed. I'm like, what is this couple doing? Like, why are you guys doing this to me? It was a conspiracy against me. I fully believe that. But yeah, that pissed me off. I was like, okay. And then on my way back, like I said, the last day, so sick, literally feel my body like going into hemorrhage pretty much. I literally can't blow my nose because I'm in public. I don't have hand sanitizer. I don't have hand sanitizer wipes. So I'm kind of just like, I've got like a lone tissue, kind of just like wiping my snot onto the tissue and then like putting it in my hand, like putting it away in my thing. and I'm like in the middle seat. I'm so uncomfortable. I'm just like, ugh, it's so annoying. And then it's like you try to be as comfortable as you can while you're traveling. You think it's going to be cold, but it's actually super hot. So I'm like in a sweater and like sweatpants and like I'm dying. And I don't have on an undershirt. And like I wish like I was home so I could just take off all my clothes, but I'm on a plane. Like it's first world problems for sure. Like for sure. There's like way more things to complain about. And we'll get into that on Friday's episode because I have a lot to complain about. But we'll get into that, like I said, Friday's episode. But no, nonetheless, we're back. We are fine. I'm actually going to take a huge sip of water. Hydrate, because, oh my gosh. Literally, and I'm actually surprised that I'm not like burping a ton. I notice like I record a bunch after I've eaten my dinner. And so I'm like burping a lot, but like I'm not doing that this time because I've like actually had my time to let my food digest. But yeah, but I have been, talking for how long is this episode now? 25 minutes. I've been discussing nothing pretty much, but yeah, it's time for me to take a sip of water. So, so good. There's nothing like a good old cold bottle of water, glass of water, tumbler of water, whatever you want to put your water in. Nothing like it. And I'm one of those people, side note, where like I will drink my cold bottle of water. And of course, I'm not going to drink the whole cold bottle of water in like one sitting. So by the time I get to it being room temperature, it's probably like, I don't know, like a third gone. And so then like I recycle it. So it's room temp now. So I got to put it in the fridge and then grab another cold bottle of water. And by the time like I get to a third of the other bottle of water, the third that I put in the fridge is cold. So then I finish that one off. Does anyone else do that? I do that a lot. And like my mom was going crazy at her house because she was like, all these bottles of water open. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's just like, it's kind of what I do at my house. Like no water is going to be like left undrunk. But yeah, it's like, I just like have a bunch of bottles of water everywhere, but like I end up putting them all in the fridge or like I consolidate them and like I don't backwash. So it's fine. And then I'm like, it's just me. And like, yeah, like now that I'm sick, like I kind of have a second thought about it. Like what if you're drinking like sick water and you're making yourself more sick? Because anyway, whatever. That's neither here nor there. And I'm one of those people. I never get sick. I'm not really one to get sick. I get sick like once every 2 years, once a year. Like, oh my God. And like, look at me. Knock on freaking wood, man. Knock on freaking wood. But anyway, I hope you guys are feeling okay. I hope everything is going okay for you guys. I know there's a lot going on in the world, in our lives, in everything, period. But I hope you're trying to maintain a cool, leveled headed space. Remember that not everything is so serious, you know, unless it is, right? Like, look, I'm not one to talk about people, right? But I'm pretty sure this person is never going to listen to this episode because they're always wrapped up in themselves. And I know this person somewhat to a certain extent, but I don't know them well, right? Like I don't know their favorite color. I don't know their mom and their dad. I don't even know if they have siblings like that. Yeah, no, I don't even know if they have siblings. And yeah, like I just, you know, whenever you have that component to it, like, no, you don't know that person very well. And that person doesn't know me very well. But this person, I'm not going to even disclose a gender. This person is a very emotional person and is always so woe is me. And that's another reason why I created the podcast, to remind people like it's okay. Like, why are you so like, I don't know, like I don't know if it's the end of the world. Like, I'm glad that you continue pushing. I'm glad that you continue like moving throughout the day. But like every time I see you, like there's always something going on negatively, like in your life. And like, sometimes you have to think like, is the common denominator yourself? Like every time, like, can you get over yourself already? Like, it's like they're reminding me like, yeah, I just got done crying, or yeah, like I've cried like 10 times today. I'm like, what even is going on in your life that you're so like sad about? Like, what is happening? And it's like, they're very vague in describing it, but whatever it is, like, it's like I'm not hearing that your family member has cancer. I'm not hearing that someone that you know got assaulted. I'm not hearing that like, oh, you got assaulted. I'm not hearing like, oh, I found a long lost brother of mine, or a sister I had was adopted and like we've found her. Like, it's not even anything on a traumatic level. It's like you're really like that pressed over like friendship groups. Like, I don't know. In my head, I'm just like, first of all, one, it's okay. Second of all, like, you're grown. Like, what? Like, what? Like, listen, I'm not one to be judgmental. I can be. And after reading scripture, which I think this person definitely should tap into, but that's neither here nor there. Believe what you want to believe. Handle life how you want to handle life. If you're continuously sad and like feeling like you're going to commit suicide every other day and you're crying twice a week, twice a day, maybe you should tap into scripture, but that's neither here nor there. Like, we are grown, okay? Like, whenever I think about like my problems or my friends' problems, like, we're worried about like, I don't know, like jobs and like our life and like trying to be healthy and like losing weight and like our skincare routine. like I don't know anyone in my life right now who's like having problems with friends. Like, what? Like, and like, I get it, but at the same time, like, also I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, okay, I could understand if I was like in my early 20s. Like, I definitely have friend problems in my early 20s. Like, come on. We all have those problems. Like high school, middle school, early 20s, college. Like, okay, but like, you're about to be 30. Like, why are you having so many friend problems? Like, I don't know. I just think that, I don't know. Like I said, I am not judgmental like that. I also am not the arbiter of like life, and like, I don't claim to know it all, even though I feel like I do. I will admit that. And that's where God has to come in and humble me, where I feel like I know it all, because I definitely don't. I so don't. But at the same time, I'm just like, dudette, what even? And like, it's getting to the point of where like, I don't even want to like be around you or like communicate with you, because everything is so woe is me. You know what I mean? And like, I'm literally like on the verge of death dramatically from being sick. And like instantly it's like, oh my God, my whatever problem I have. I'm like, I'm literally like hacking up cold and like can't breathe. And you want me to listen to you about whatever like trivial problem you have going on? Like, get over yourself. And like, that's another reason why I created the podcast. And like, as I'm telling this person like the idea of my podcast, you know my intro, right? You've got Kim K crying like, oh my God, I haven't literally showered in like 2 days. Like, I just can't get it together today. And like, we all have those moments. I have those moments. Okay. They're more private. I don't really come to anyone with them because everyone has their own problems. And I'm not saying you can't vent to people. Like, you should definitely have those spaces where you can vent. But you need to know when and where you can vent, and when, what, where, and what you can vent about to people, right? Like, there's only so much you can vent to people about, truly, before like it clicks in their head. Like, you're really complaining about this? Like, you're really venting about that? Even me, like, you have to be. I am the hugest listener, right? I am the biggest listener. I am a huge advocator of listening because I feel like I don't ever have anyone who listens to me. That's why I can get on this mic and talk because, like, who's going to listen to me, right? Like, no one. And that's why I love having a podcast, because I can unapologetically talk about what I want to talk about and talk for as long as I want without being interrupted. And I feel like people are listening to me, even though no one's listening to me. And it's great. It's super therapeutic, right? But even me, like, you should be like, oh, I can only vent to this girl about so much, or I can only vent to her about this before she starts to think like, what? You're really venting to me about that? And vice versa, right? So that's just, look, whatever you're going through in life, please remember, 1, it's okay. 2, you're not that important. I'm not that important. You're a blimp on this earth, right? You're special. Yeah, sure. You're super freaking special. You're as special as they come. You're a diamond in the rough. You are 1 in a million. Yeah. Okay. But you're not that special. There's billions of people on this earth. We're all going to die someday. You may impact people. You might not impact anyone at all. So just remember that whatever you're going through, it will pass. If you want it to, you have to do the work and the advocacy and you have to do the work in order for it to pass. If you are going to keep yourself in this habitual state of woe is me, I can't change anything, I don't know what's going on, everyone else is the problem, it's not me, then nothing's going to change, right? And it is starting to bother me. And because I don't know this person that well and this person doesn't know me that well, I can't be that blunt and frank with them, right? Because like I quite literally have to see this person. I can't avoid this person or not see this person. It is in my prayer view that I have to see this person. So whenever you are like, okay, I have to see someone, like, you want to keep a good rapport with them. You want to keep a good energy with them because you don't want to ruin your energy, your day, your week, your anything, because, it'll be uncomfortable for yourself, right? So yeah, I'm doing myself a favor. I'm being selfish in this regard. So it's like, I'm not trying to be blunt and frank and like, dudette, get over yourself. Please. It's not that big of a deal. Like, there are children who are like dying every day. And you mean to tell me you're like, okay, like what? Like, no, get over yourself. But look, that was me getting off topic hugely got off topic just then. But that's what this episode is about, honestly. It's just a fill-in, just a talking sesh, one that I actually don't even have to cut up that much. I can just kind of leave it as is and like just post it, like whatever, because yeah, I'm sick and I really could just care less at this point about like this person's problems. And like, yeah, I just could care less. Like, I really just could care less. Like, oh my God. And like, I'm going to do like a paywall behind the scenes episode and like actually give you like the whole backstory. Because when I tell you, you're going to be like, really? And it's like, yes, like, what is this person's problem? It's like, and like, I'm not an overly emotional person anyway. I am an empath, right? Like, if you're crying, I'm crying. But like, it's because you're crying. It has nothing to do with me. Like, I'm not sad, but like, I feel you though. You know what I mean? And that's really just what it is. Like, I really am and have always been like a very nonchalant person, but like on a positive, like energetic level. You know what I mean? Like, I love romance movies. Like, those make me cry. But like, throughout everyday life, like, I'm not really crying like that. Like, I really, 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 really have to be like super emotional to like be like crying. You know what I mean? Actually, what makes me cry is leg cramps, especially when I don't stretch properly for like a week or two. And like, I like bend my leg up trying to sit comfortably, like snuggled up on the couch, and like my inner thigh will cramp up and like I can't do anything but walk it off. That makes me cry. Like, I will cry and like literally think God is punishing me for not stretching properly. Like, I'm like, God, why are you punishing me? Like, my leg, oh my God, I can't. Like, that makes me cry. If anything, like, that will make me cry. But like, that's physical pain though. Like, emotional pain, like, no, it just doesn't do that for me. It's just not really a thing. And like, I'm already dreading like the next time I see this person. And like, yeah, no, I hate that. Like, right? Like, you're dreading seeing this person because we're going to talk about the same thing. You're like going through something that is nothing, literally nothing. Like, dude, do that. Get over yourself. So yeah, like, I'm already dreading it, but like, I'm also one of those people that like, you go through like the conversation in your head so you can just be prepared. So it's like, oh, I'm going through this, like, oh my God, like, oh my God, like, I don't even know, like, what would you do? And it's like, look, I'm not that emotional of a person, honestly. And to be honest, like, everything that like, I'm just like, I'm sorry, but I don't get it. Like, I don't. And like, I mean that with the utmost respect and positivity and reassurance. I don't understand it. I've never been like that. I'm just not like that. I'm just not. So like, that's kind of where I'm gonna have to break it down to him, because like, I'm gonna like literally like cut my eyeballs out if I have to hear another like, woe is me, like, I can't deal with life situation speech. Like, dude, like, oh my God. I just go back to like, dude, people are being like, dudette, like, people are being sex trafficked. Like, come on. Like, can you like do that? Like, think about that. Like, I don't know. It's like, that makes me sad. Like, whatever you're talking about doesn't even like at all. It's like so crazy to me. But yeah, we're going to cut this episode short. Be prepared for Friday's episode because there's going to be a lot more complaining. And if you don't want to listen to me complain, tune out. But if you do, tune right on in. And don't forget to turn on that notification so that you know when an episode has dropped, so that you can stay up to date and be informed. And yeah, like, I hope that you are having a good week. And I love you. Bye. Mean it. And remember, it's okay. Like, literally remember, it's okay. Whatever you have going on, whatever it is, like, it's okay. Like, even I think about stuff, like, I try to be the healthiest person ever, right? And like, I don't want to get cancer because I have seen the effects of that. Like, you always hear like, oh, so-and-so got cancer, and like, this person has cancer, and like, da, da, da. Like, actually seeing someone pass and die from like cancer It's scary. And like, I do not want that to happen to me. So like, I'm trying my hardest, but like, even if I were to get it, like, I'm like, dude, it's gonna be okay. Like, whatever it is, like, it's okay. Like, I just think about stuff like that. Like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, the financial problems, like, it's okay. Like, if I don't have it, I don't have it. Like, okay. Like, as long as I have a roof over my head, I have clothes on my back, and I have food in my stomach, it's okay. I know I have people who I can turn to, because you have some people who literally have no one to turn to. And even that is a lie. Even that is a lie put into your head by the adversary, by the devil, by these terrible people who want to make you feel terrible about yourself. Like, you have no one to turn to. You have no one you can depend on. Like a narcissist, abusive boyfriend. Go back and listen to the domestic violence episode if you aren't aware of that. Like, that terrible of a person, the devil, the adversary, like, those people are the people who will tell you you have no one to turn to. And like, even that's not true. You can go to any church, you can go to any shelter, you can go to any like organization and get help on whatever it is, honestly, seriously. So even like, if I didn't have a roof over my head, I know that I have family to turn to, but even if I didn't have family to turn to, I'm like, look, I'm going to the church, I'm going to the White House, I'm going somewhere, because somebody gonna help me, okay, period. Like, whatever, like, it's gonna be fine. Like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. It's okay.
All of us have problems.